For as long as I can remember, I've always had someone protecting me. When I was little, it was my brother. And then, after he passed away, it was Tatsuki. But during my first year of high school, my beloved brother unexpectedly came back as a hollow. He was intent on taking me with him. Tatsuki, who was with me at the time, was also attacked, and I couldn't do anything. She was always there to protect me, but when she ended up being the one in trouble, I wasn't able to do the same for her. I was so sad, so scared, so angry. But then, Ichigo came, and he was able to rescue me. Thanks to him, I was given a gift. I was able to give my brother a proper, final goodbye. I'm so grateful for that. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm always the one being saved. Am I destined to be a damsel in distress forever? I won't have it. All the people who saved me, now it's my turn to save them. The force of that thought, the intensity behind it, awakened the power of the Shun Shun Rika within me. I remember when Ichigo decided that he'd go to the Soul Society to rescue Rukia. Now, it's my turn to rescue Ichigo. That's the reason why I came to the Soul Society. But then, how did it end up like this?
Ruler, the mask of blood and flesh, all things of the universe that fly, that which names all. In the name of truth and temperance, dig your claws into the wall of sinless dreams! Hado number 33, So Katsui!
Rukia is so strong. I can't let it continue to go on like this. I must do something. Things must change. I must change.
But you can forget that, because in a moment, you won't know anything.
He's... Orihime! Run! Now! He's after you!
Even in the Soul Society, all that I was really able to do was rely on Uryu to protect me. Even back then.
What's this? A little nap?
Tsubaki! No!
What? Hold up. Who are you?
Sorry, it took me so long, Orihime.
Because of my weakness, Tsubaki was crushed to bits, and Ichigo had to save me once again. Every time, I'm always the same. If I don't do something, the people I care for will get hurt.
Rukia. And you're Orihime, was it? Do I have that right? Izuru Kira, Lieutenant Squad 3. You're Orihime, aren't you?
Yes! Nice to meet you. My name is Orihime Inoue.
My pleasure. Why are you in the Soul Society? I see you're doing some training?
Orihime, this is Lieutenant Kira of Squad 3. Is there anything that we can help you with?
Yes. I came to deliver this. It's the report on the last joint training session we did. Since you were in charge of Squad 13 that day, I wanted you to see it before I submit it.
That's very thoughtful. Much appreciated.
Well then, let me know when you're done.
Excuse me, Kira?
What is it?
Can I ask you, would you please spar with me?
Orihime, what are you even thinking? What's gotten into you?
Rukia is right. Fighting means putting your life at stake. Even if you're only sparring, that takes a firmness of spirit I doubt you have. And honestly, I have no reason to fight you either.
I'm ready to give it my all.
Those aren't words to be spoken lightly. Listen, with your arrogance, you disrespect those who truly bring their spirit onto the battlefield.
It's not the weak of body that bear responsibility for causing problems on the battlefield. It's the weak of spirit. Not a single one of you was any kind of hindrance at all during the battle at the Soul Society. Not Ichigo or Chad or Uryu. And Orihime, neither were you. If any one of you hadn't been there, then frankly, I'd be dead right now.
I'm ready. I'm ready to do it. I really want to do it.
You're such a fool. You have no reason to be jealous, Orihime. Ichigo's just a kid. He can barely stand on his own. And right now, I think he really needs the both of you.
Yes, I want to become strong enough that I'm able to protect my friends. I know my strength could never compare to Ichigo's. But even so, I want to be able to at least do something to help him. It's like Hachi told me. The important thing is...
But it's important for you to recognize that you don't fully understand your abilities yet. There is a way for you to fight, but you must find it. The important thing isn't really how you should be, but rather what's much more significant is how you want to be.
Lieutenant, please. She just wants to...
Don't worry, Rukia. Kira! Yes, you're right. I possess neither the spirit nor the strength that it takes. And the fault for that is mine. I was always too easy on myself. What I want is to change all that. I want to gain the power to support those who have more courage than I. I need to become stronger. What I need right now is somebody that won't show me any kindness. So let me ask you again. Please, won't you spar with me?
I find you to be far too stubborn for my liking. But if that's the only way to steer you, I'm happy to help. I'll gladly do it with my sword.
Yes! Thank you!
Well, I'd better get going.
Breathe steadily. Don't fret now.
Yes. Oh, wow. Lieutenants really are amazing.
To be honest, you had me in a cold sweat. Even if it is just training, a fight is still a fight. You were risking your life from the moment he drew his sword.
He didn't even break a sweat. Not at all.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, I was so shocked. I didn't think I had a line like that in me. What I need right now is somebody that won't show me any kindness, right?
You fool! I was the shocked one.
Well, sorry about that, but it's true. I said it because I meant it. 100%.
I see.
Rukia, for my whole life, I've always been the one who needed to be saved. But now, I want to return the favor. I want to save all of my friends. I want to be able to protect the people I love.
When you speak of the people you love, would that be that Ryoka boy?
Did you actually hear all of that?
Well, yes. I didn't mean to, but... However, having someone that you dearly want to protect is a good first step in building up your fighting spirit. If what you said is true, I'm sure you'll become stronger.
Did you hear that, Rukia? He told me that I'll become stronger.
You definitely will.
I'll do my best tomorrow, too. To protect all those who I love.
Soul Reaper, third seat of Squad 2. That was the position that I was serving in 110 years ago. Then one day that all changed when Yoruichi, the head of the noble Shihoin clan, and also concurrently holding the rank of Captain of Squad 2, made the recommendation that I fill the position of the Squad 12 captain, which was vacant at the time. To tell the truth, I wasn't exactly accepted by all the Squad 12 guys to start off with. Also, that rather limited acceptance was doubly true for Hiyori, my lieutenant who was still head over heels for her previous captain. Probably unable to continue watching the uncomfortable situation in silence, Shinji intervened.
When you're above others, you can sympathize with underlings, but you should never ingratiate yourself. Be true to yourself. And if no one will follow you, well, that just means you weren't cut out for the job, that's all.
I was able to start turning things in a more positive direction, thanks to his helpful and informative words. If I was going to create something unprecedented, I wanted to create it myself. It was that thought that led me to found the Department of Research and Development. It was there where I would immerse myself in my research, and before long, I had created something that challenged everything the Soul Society had taken for granted up to that point. It was a substance that instantaneously removed the barrier that existed between Hollows and Soul Reapers. I called it the Hogyoku. But I realized that it was much too dangerous. I decided that I needed to destroy it, but nothing I tried was able to do the job. And then, there began to be incidents of Rukon District residents having their Konpaku removed. It all eventually led to that one fateful night. Hiyori!
Well, well. What a pleasant surprise. So tell me, what can I do for you, Captain Urahara?
Kisuke, why did you come here? You idiot.
Lieutenant Aizen?
Yes.
What are you doing here?
Nothing. As you can see, I found the wounded members of the investigation unit who had been looking into the Konpaku disappearance case. I was only trying to do my best to help them.
Why are you lying to me about this?
Lying? I'm afraid I don't understand. What's wrong with a lieutenant trying to help a captain?
No, that isn't what I'm talking about right now. You said that they were wounded. Take a look. You call this wounded? It's really not good to lie. This is howlification.
I see. Just as I thought. You're the man I expected you to be. I'm very glad that you came here tonight.
I'm not done talking to you yet. Just what are you doing here?
What am I doing? That's what you want to know? Surely you already know the answer to that.
Careful now.
Disappoint me.
What if I do?
Strike back!
Tears. Yes. Hey. Yes. Can you see? Riku Tokoro. Hado number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho. My apologies.
I am being defeated.
Strike back. Good. Careful now.
Nonsense.
What? This one's entirely different. Careful now. Riku Tokoro. Hado number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho. My apologies.
This is trivial with strength such as mine.
This conversation is over.
Wait! Shinji! His holification's almost complete. If I don't do something... And then I carried Shinji and the others to the Squad 12 barracks, and I attempted to use the Hogyoku in order to heal them. But I'm afraid that ended in complete failure. After that...
Squad 12 Captain Urahara, for conducting treasonous research with intent to deceive and cause harm to a comrade, your powers will be removed and you will be permanently banished. Additionally, the captain of Squad 5 and the other 7 you experimented on will be disposed of as hollows.
I brought all 8 of them here. I also brought along the new Gigai prototype that you've been working on. You'd better get to work. You know, right from the moment that Shinji first told me about the incident,
I knew that the worst had happened, and I had a pretty good idea of what your best solution would be.
So you had it all figured out. You know, you're really very sneaky.
You should talk.
Within 20 hours, I'll create a Gigai with a spiritual pressure masking function for us, Shinji, and those 7.
Don't worry about me. I can manage on my own.
I'll hide out in the world of the living and take my time figuring out a solution. I promise. I'll find a way to undo the holification. This is my fault. I'm so sorry. You'll come out of this alive.
Hello? My name's Shinji Hirako. Is the owner in? Well, the owner called us, so he'd better be in. Hey! Is anyone there?
Hey, thanks for waiting. I'm sorry, but I have some bad news. I'm afraid the shopkeeper is out right now.
You see? I'll come back later. Later.
See you around.
What? Why? You are obviously here.
Well, I'm glad to see that you're just the same as ever, Shinji.
Good grief. Come on, just do it yourself, Kisuke. Anyway, you're the one who called, you know. So what's up?
Hey, listen, there's really no need to rush. What do you say to having some tea inside?
Okay, I'm going in.
All right, well then. It's good to see you again, Shinji. Are Hiyori and the others doing well?
Fine, I guess. You're still remarkably nosy, I see. All right, that's enough small talk. Now, let's get down to brass tacks.
To tell you the truth, I was just thinking about making some tea. It's fine. Let's talk a bit. Sosuke Aizen was responsible for betraying the Soul Society. Yeah, and what's more, the Hogyoku that I created has fallen into his hands. It's a terribly dire situation, but even so, we're not exactly out of options just yet.
You never were able to get straight to the point. What do you mean?
Do you know about Ichigo Kurosaki?
Recently, the current captain of Squad 6 came to pay a visit to Karakura Town. I wondered what was up. I knew that there had been some kind of a fight, but, well, fight might not be the right word to use.
Oh, it seems that you're fully up to speed.
Quit fooling. And?
After that, I decided that I needed to help provide him with training, and I sent him to the Soul Society. Once there, he managed to defeat Captain Kenpachi Zaraki of Squad 11, as well as triumphing over Byaku Yakutsuki. And he also achieved Bankai, of course.
What a joke.
I speak the truth.
I want to tell you to get serious, but I'm willing to hear you out. So go on, I'm listening.
Back then, during the fight with Byakuya, Ichigo hollowified, but was able to regain control all on his own.
But Kisuke, that means...
I didn't really do anything. I'm afraid that I can't give you all the details, but suffice to say, he's got a lot going on. Now, this is where it gets really juicy. Yoruichi went to the Soul Society with Ichigo and saw many things. According to her, he still hasn't seen Sosuke Aizen's Shikai.
Okay, I see what you're getting at now.
You pick things up so quickly. Delightful.
Just, the thing is, I don't know a damn thing about Ichigo Kurosaki. I'm not dumb enough to fall for just any old story, you know? Still, you do make a pretty persuasive case, I guess.
I think that it's worth taking the gamble.
Now it's getting interesting. We're gonna do things our way moving forward. You got it?
Yes, you can count on me.
Quite shrewd, but whatever. All right, I'll keep a close eye on things then. There's Shin as in below the knee, G as in G, what a swell guy, Hira as in the Hira Mountains, and Ko as in KO, 'cause I'll knock you out. Nice to meet ya. I guess that we're neighbors. I hope that we can be friends, Ichigo.
Hey, Shinji. Have you seen Ichigo? Has he showed up yet?
Yeah, I guess so.
What's up with that weak response? Why do we have to put on this ridiculous high school act?
Stop all your whining. We're doing our jobs.
Ugh, I am sick of this. Hurry up and haul him over here.
Come on, you can't listen to what that guy says.
I'm a Soul Reaper. I'm not one of you weirdos.
But we understand best of all. We recognize that it's not easy to suppress holification. That one's already done.
Listen, two things that I hate are sneaking around and waiting.
I know, but sometimes waiting just isn't an option.
Whatever.
Whatever. Fine, I'm in. Come on, let's spar or something. We can blow off some steam. It's better than just sitting around waiting.
It's kind of weird to see you care so much, Shinji. All right, come on. Let's get in the mix.
You did good. Still, I get why Hiyori is so impatient. 100 years is a long time. We're going to have to make Aizen pay for that delay.
Knock, knock, Shinji. Hey, hello? Are you even in there?
Yeah, that's right. It's time to get serious. I won't hold back. So. Stay focused. Dodge if you can. What the? Here we go. Apologies. I won't hold back. So. Well, feeling better yet?
Yeah, right. As if. This was just some recreation.
Well, if your mood's improved at all, it's worth it. Yori, you've really hung in there.
This just turned creepy, so knock it off!
I just know how much you hate it when you're told to bide your time and wait for something to happen. Holding yourself back is hard, I know. Patience isn't easy.
I gotta tell you, I really hate that about you. Oh, you can't fool me, Shinji! You're a jerk! A clod!
Say, where did everyone else go?
Shopping, or training, or looking for dirty mags. Up to something, I'm sure.
Wow, so easygoing. Well, that's totally fine, I guess. Huh? Thanks for waiting. I guess that you finally understand now.
Huh. That's some weird spiritual pressure. But will it be useful? Kisuke might be overselling it. Even if he can holify, he was just a human up until now, right?
Yeah. But Orihime told me something at school. Apparently, he's the kind of guy that helps out ghosts, even if he has no relation to them. I don't put a lot of trust in what random people say, although I do believe that you can get a pretty good idea of what sort of person he is from the character of the people around him. Besides, I have met him firsthand and spoke with him directly. And I know that the sadness and pain that other people feel actually have an effect on Ichigo. They get under his skin. I'm not like that, but I wish I was. He was willing to take on the whole Soul Society for the sake of his friends, wasn't he? That's way past just being a goody two-shoes.
Gosh, what a moron.
Yeah. But then, I don't really mind idiots like that.
You can't know until you meet him.
We'll see for ourselves. Still, I don't think that Ichigo will become our friend and join our side so easily. But...
Rukia Kuchiki, you have been found guilty of a capital offense. 25 days from now, you will be taken to the Central Execution Grounds to suffer the ultimate punishment. That is the Soul Society's verdict. The decision is final. This is the last time that we will converse. I shan't speak with you again, Rukia. The next time I see you will be at the gallows.
Hey, don't be sad. Nothing's written in stone. They could still change their minds.
That ruling came from the Central 46. It can't be overturned or undone. But it's all right. I knew that this was going to happen right from the very beginning. There's no use.
Rukia?
It's so silent in here. I wonder how Ichigo and the others are doing right now. You're an unexpectedly good student. Your grades surprised me.
Hey, what's unexpectedly supposed to mean? With the way that I look, I need good grades to keep the teachers off my back.
So much fuss so early in the morning. Can't you even walk to school without making so much noise?
Good morning, Ichigo. Rukia.
Morning.
Hey, Rukia. Do you want to eat lunch together? Today, I brought French bread, bananas, and bean jelly. It makes for a really yummy spread.
Oh, sounds fantastic. No, I don't feel like I deserve to feel nostalgic, to revel in the past. I threw it all away myself. Everything. I see. Maybe this is just what I get. This is what I'm destined for. All of my friendships are temporary. South Rukan, 78th District, Hanging Dog. That's where I lived. And that's where I met Renji and all of his friends. Before that point in time, I'd been alone for as long as I could remember. Renji and his friends became like a family to me. However, that couldn't last forever. Soon enough, it all collapsed. That harsh life eventually got the best of all our friends, one after the other. In the end, the only ones that were left were Renji and me. Standing before their tombs, I made up my mind about the path I'd take. I would become a Soul Reaper, and I would escape that environment. However, things have a way of intruding on one's plans. Shortly after entering the Soul Reaper Academy, the Kuchiki clan, one of the most important families in the Soul Society, suddenly decided that they were going to adopt me. At first, Renji was happy to see me become part of that noble family, but joining it also meant that we would have to say goodbye to each other. After graduating from the academy and attaining my goal of becoming a Soul Reaper, I joined Squad 13, an opportunity that was also thanks to my adoptive family.
Please, wait here for a little while. The lieutenant will be with you just as soon as possible. Can I help you?
I'm new. I only recently became an officer. Please, I hope that you'll treat me like anyone else.
Oh, yes. Of course, of course.
Who's she?
She's one of the Kuchiki family.
Their new pet, huh? Heard she was exempt from the graduation exam and the enlistment exam.
Clueless. They have no idea of just how hard we worked to get here.
Hey, you there! What do you think you're all doing standing around here? This isn't a show. Get back to your posts. I'm Lieutenant Cayenne Shiba. Pleased to meet you.
Hello.
Huh? Hello? Hey, what kind of a greeting is that?
Oof!
Look, I'm a lieutenant, you know? You're supposed to respond in kind. You should say, pleased to meet you, sir. What's your name?
Rukia Kuchiki.
And?
Pleased to meet you, sir!
Good. You're okay, Rukia. allow me to welcome you to Squad 13. Our captain's in poor health, so I basically run the whole show around here. I'll let you in on a little secret. It's okay to call me Captain Cayenne. By mistake, now and then.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Within the Kuchiki family, I was treated like an outsider from the Rukan district. And within Squad 13, I was also treated differently, this time because of the family that had adopted me. An ordinary greeting, an ordinary chewing out, an ordinary relationship that one might expect to exist between superior and subordinate. Ordinary was exactly what I wanted. It's what I'd been searching for. It felt nice. Just being around him made me feel so comfortable.
Okay, let's get started, Rukia.
Yes, I'm ready, sir.
Come on! Is that all you can do, Rukia?
So this is a lieutenant's strength. I have no chance against him. But he was kind enough to make the time to come and train with me. Which means that I have to make the best of this. I'm not done! I see you. It's my turn now.
Not so bad.
Not so easy. It's my turn now. Dance. So Dino Shirayuki. So Menoman. Tsukishiro. A true pity.
If I fight the dust there. I'm not even sweating.
My turn now.
Not so bad.
Shirayuki! So Menoman! Tsukishiro! A true pity. I'm so sorry, Lieutenant.
Huh? What's wrong?
When we sparred earlier, I wasn't up to the challenge. I was too weak for you to even train properly. Please forgive me.
Is that the big problem? You're still a new officer. Don't worry too much about it. Frankly, it'd be weird if you could hold your own against me right from the get-go.
I'm afraid that I'm not very skilled when it comes to using the sword. I scored well in Kido at the academy, but, well, in the 13 court guard squads, my Kido was considered to be only average at best. Do I really belong here? Or am I simply fooling myself, pretending to be something that I'm not? What am I even doing here?
Huh? Seriously? What do you think? You're here to fight and to protect.
Protect? Protect what?
What? All kinds of things. All over the place.
That's a bit vague for me to truly understand. Do you think that you could perhaps be a bit more specific?
What? More specific? Rukia, are you really not aware? Don't you know about our captain's philosophy?
No.
There are two kinds of battles. First, there are battles that are meant to protect lives. And second, there are battles that are instead to protect honor. That's what Captain Ukitake believes. But you know, Rukia, I think it's simpler than that. I believe what he means is that everything we have to protect comes down to one thing.
One thing? So what's that?
The heart. Well now, if you ask me, I guess I'd say the heart is right here. Whenever people grow close, whenever friendship blooms, a heart is born between them. It isn't a heart that's inside our bodies. Whenever we care about something, whenever we care about another person, a new heart is born into the world. I guess what I'm saying is that if you were all alone in the world, I don't really think that you could actually have a heart. Simply put, if your heart is full of a longing to be here, then that's where your heart is, right here. And if your heart is right here, then that alone is reason enough for you to be here.
Lieutenant.
So you don't need to worry anymore. Listen, you're one of us now. Here in Squad 13, we're family.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant. I was happy. Thanks to Kai and Shiba, I truly felt happy here. I'd say that it was really for the first time. But what I did to him that fateful night, I don't think it can ever be forgiven. All that I can really do now is stay here and silently wait. Wait to die. I don't deserve anything. I'm not worth saving. I'm not worth shedding blood over. I'm not worth anything. Alone, I'll sit and wait for my death. That is what my destiny is.